Hey everybody, welcome to the group reset total being. Um, so thanks for joining, and I wanted to go ahead and send out a video to get you all started. Go ahead and start getting yourselves ready and start paying attention to things. So I'm just sending this out now as people get registered. Um, so yeah, we're going to get started on Monday. And Monday we'll talk about all sorts of diet things, um, assess our own diets, and then you'll have a little bit of time after that. So within that next week, you can prepare for the cleanse if you're going to be cleansing. It, as I've told a lot of people, it depends on where you're at right now. Some of you are very limited in foods, so you will be more tonifying your digestive system. And then others have been going all out wild and eating whatever because they can. And so you might be more on the cleansing level. Everyone's definitely going to be adjusting, but we're all at different places because we all have different bodies. So that's okay. We're going to all get to a better place within the next few weeks. So basically, Monday we'll start talking about things. You'll have the next week to either go ahead and jump in or make your plan and start by that following Monday or maybe the day before or whatever. Go ahead. Ideally, it's better to go ahead and get started at least just before so you can come in Monday with more questions. So I'm starting everyone off with food journaling. Yay, food journaling. So I'm going to send you, I'm sending you this food journal. Let me try to pull it up. And I want you to know you can either print it out. You do not have to print it out in nice gold coloring. You can print it out black. I don't care. I'm not going to look at it, but I might, if we meet later and because you do get 30 minutes with me no matter what. If we meet later and then uh I might be like, hey, let's look at your food journal from the beginning and see where you were at or what we can change like from your normal day-to-day stuff. So it might be good, and then you might get busted because you never did it. But this is actually going to teach you a lot. So um fill it out please for the next ideally for 7 days, at least 5 days. And it is a fillable form. So you can either click on here and fill it out on your computer, or you can just print them out, write everything, and some people like that better. I just want to give one note that if you are doing it this way and you are typing and it goes off of the block, if you want to print that later, it's not going to show what goes off of this block. That's why I put little extra boxes. That's kind of annoying, but that's just how this program works. So if you want to print them later and know what you wrote out here, then put those in there. If you don't care and you're just going to keep it on your computer, you can always just go back and look at your notes. And then you can save these. So I'll send one, and then you're going to have 5 to 7 of those. Okay, so here's the thing though. So you're going to put in the time you eat. If you don't eat, like leave it blank. Beverages, and then note anything like if you notice a mood change or a digestive change like bloating, diarrhea, constipation, anything, go ahead and write it in, or breakouts or anything like that. So do that for everything, including snacks. If you have to write it on the other side because of all of your snack time, then that's cool too. There's no judgment here. So I'm going to take this off real quick. But there's no judgment. So don't lie. Don't lie to yourself. Number one, this is just for you, but don't lie. This one of the biggest lessons in this is being honest with yourself about what you're eating and being very conscious of what you're eating and doing it without shame. There is no shame in what you have been doing in the past or what you're doing right now, or if you eat a tub of chocolate ice cream, there is no shame in any of that. We just move forward from it. So don't be ashamed. Don't say, oh, I can't do that because I'm going to have to write it down. Don't do that this week. Be honest so that you can have a really good honest picture of where you're starting. And you're going to feel good about that later on. So do what you want, go for it, write it down. If you have for breakfast a joint, a cigarette, and a shot of whiskey, write it down. No shame. There's not going to be any judgment, even when I look at it. Trust me, y'all, I've seen everything, and we got to start somewhere. So don't lie. Don't feel like you have to add in a salad or whatever, I'm probably going to like dismantle some of your ideas of what's healthy anyway. So start where you are. Like, it's okay. It's all acceptable. We are who we are, and we have no reason to be ashamed of what we have done up until this point or even in the future. So go ahead, be honest, be brutally honest on there, and see where you get, and don't judge yourself, please. Part of this is, like I said, it's about being real and non accepting of the foods that we eat, not being so judgy about it, whether that is, oh, I eat terrible foods, or also the other extreme is my food is not good enough and I need to juice and all those other things. Like, none of that is acceptable, or not acceptable, but it's good or healthy either. So get it in there. Also try to note like how much water you're drinking, because there's not exactly a thing on there, but that's part of your beverages. All of that will be good beneficial information for you to look at. And if you want me to look at it, then we'll look at it together, and I'm not going to judge you. I might make a joke, but I'm not going to judge you. So yeah, that's their first step in this, is no shame, accepting where we're at and moving forward, not lying to ourselves, and not needing to lie to anyone else about what we do, how we walk in this world. Like, none of us are perfect. No one is perfect. So do it with pride. Fill that form out with pride. So yeah, that's the place where we're going to get started. And then starting Monday, I'm going to talk you into cutting out a bunch of things out of your diet, and seeing how it feels to feel better. I know you're going to, everyone's going to get to a better place, no matter where you're starting. People, just be aware, people are starting at all different levels. So it's going to be good to hear what everyone is to experiencing, or different things like that. This is not going to be an oversharing thing, but if people do want to share, then you're going to realize that, we just all have these different things going on, and we all just everyone wants to feel better, and boy, is it amazing when you get to. So, and it's always changing too. Like, even once you feel better, you stick with this, something's going to come up eventually, that you're going to have to rearrange things again, but you'll have the tools this time, hopefully. And you'll also just be paying better attention to what's going on in your body. So get started on your food journals. Don't lie. Be proud of whatever indulgences you take, and you have no one to impress but yourself with your own honesty. And I will see you all on Monday. I am adjusting the time to 6 o'clock Pacific time. Sorry for East Coast people. I know that makes it just a little bit later, but I have to because of some other scheduling problems. So I will see you Monday, and we will get started. I'm excited to see what happens with all of this and with all of you. All right, see you then.